Themselves and hold schools and the Afro-Caribbean Association for Economic and Social Skills. Now he's joined by the Princess as they arrive at the entrance of the Birmingham International Arena, heart of the National Exhibition Centre. Their Royal Highnesses are greeted by the Lord Lieutenant of the County of the West Midlands, Lord Aylesford, and they presented to them the High Sheriff of the County, Sir William Husselby and Mrs. Husselby, and the Mayor of Solihull, Mrs. Diana Hole-Allen, and her husband and consort, Mr. Robert Hole-Allen. The NEC, although it's very much a Birmingham enterprise, is actually situated in Solihull, a fact of which Solihull is naturally very proud. But in a few moments, it's going to be Birmingham's turn, because their Royal Highnesses will move across to be received by the city's Lord Mayor. Councillor Martineau and his Lady Mayoress are waiting to greet them now. Birmingham's great hope at the moment is that the city will win out against Barcelona and 5 other candidates when the International Olympic Committee make their final selection for the 1992 Olympics this October. But in any event, there are going to be new halls and visitor facilities here, very much the concern of Mr. David Justin, chairman of the NEC and also chairman of Central Television. But it's the BBC, in the shape of Radio Times, who are joint promoters of this concert. With the NEC and the Prince meets Mr. David Wayne, the BBC's head of broadcasting in the Midlands, and Mrs. Wayne. The Prince and Princess now meet Mr. George Pratt, chairman of the Prince's Trust, and Mrs. Pratt. This occasion is one of a series of mammoth concerts given here in aid of the Trust, the first of them by Status Quo 4 years ago. So there's a close connection between the Trust and the NEC. The Director General of the BBC, Mr. Alistair Milne, and Mrs. Milne. There's a close and happy connection between the BBC and the NEC, which has developed very much over the last 10 years, and so it's a happy thought that this concert should be jointly promoted by Radio Times and the National Exhibition Centre. The principal conductor and artistic advisor to the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra, Simon Rattle. It's his 6th year with the orchestra, and already their distinguished reputation has been further enhanced by his presence with them, and they're very happy, I know, that he's going to continue with them for at least another 3 years. In the Aranjuez Guitar Concerto by Rodrigo, which we're to hear in the course of the concert, the soloist is John Williams, one of the world's leading guitarists, of course, and very busy this week. He's giving a performance of Andre Previn's Guitar Concerto on Friday. He has a solo recital of his own on Thursday. Brief word from the Princess to Simon Rattle. Perhaps she's comparing this concert with the one she attended on Friday at Wembley. And now 3 young people, Laura Goodison, William Sharp, and Rabdeep Kara, wait to make their presentations. Laura Goodison, aged 6, has a bouquet for the Princess. Laura is a remarkable dancer in Latin American ballroom and disco, and she attends St. Peter's School in Bromsgrove. Souvenir program presented by William Sharp, aged 5, and Rabdeep Kara, she's 5 too, from Blozell's Junior and Infant School in Birmingham. Well, now their Royal Highnesses move on to meet others concerned with the concert, and we go ahead of them into the great arena. This vast hall seats 10,000 people, and almost every seat's been sold at prices from £5 up to £150. This has been the setting in the past for a number of highly successful pop concerts, where there's extremely complicated lighting, which back up the music with spectacular effects. And for the first time tonight, rock and roll lighting is being used in a concert of classical music. 700 lights, 7,000 watts total power. And in Ravel's Bolero, a 4-watt argon laser will scintillate, and that's the correct technical term, across the hall as well. It's very spectacular, and so interesting that it's attracted a special gathering here of the Society of Television Lighting Directors to see how it's done. Now, what will the musicians make of it? Well, the City of Birmingham Symphony Orchestra are willing victims. They're on the platform now, wearing their new white dinner jackets, presented to them by the CBSO Concertgoers Association, at a cost of some £5,000. And for them, it's the start of their summer season of proms, which will be going on for the next 3 weeks at Birmingham Town Hall. Behind them are ranged members of the Birmingham Symphony Orchestra Chorus, the ladies wearing brilliant scarlet dresses, and they're reinforced by the Seattle Symphony Chorale from the west coast of the United States. They're in Europe on tour, and very fortunately, they were able to fit in this important British engagement before flying off early tomorrow to Germany and Yugoslavia. They'll be joining in the Plovdian dances from Prince Igor by Borodin. Scene is set then for the arrival of their Royal Highnesses in the Royal Box, and in a moment we shall have the national anthem. This is the 10th birthday of the Prince's Trust, as well as the 10th birthday year of the National Exhibition Centre. And it's a very happy thought that the BBC is covering this occasion, because it was when the Prince heard reports about community service by offenders around 1976 that he got in touch with the director of that organisation, George Pratt, and asked how he could help. And so the Prince's Trust was born.